Very good morning. It is 7 o'clock. You're watching Kay Burley at breakfast, live from Westminster for you this morning. Big Ben behind me may be silent for now, but this morning the bells are ringing out for Christmas time. The first election in almost 100 years in December. In his fourth attempt, the Prime Minister finally won over opposition MPs last night, getting them to agree to go to the polls to try to end the parliamentary paralysis. I'm going to be speaking to the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, the Shadow Chancellor, John McDonnell, the SNP, the Lib Dems, and grassroots activists whose jobs it will be to knock on doors in the dark between now and election day. We also want to know what you think about a Christmas general election. Tell us in one word. We'll tell you how to do that in just a moment, but first the headlines for you this morning. Boris Johnson bets his house on a trip to the polls, telling his party it will be tough, but it will get Brexit done. A chance to transform our country, optimism from the Labour leader as he sketched out his radical manifesto.
The ayes to the right, 438. The noes to the left, 20.
It's a day to huge majority in support of the December vote. Parliament to be dissolved a week today, then full steam ahead to the 12th of December. All the detail and the best interviews here. Tell us what you think of the election in one word. Refreshing, tiring, necessary, nonsense. Tweet me at Kay Burley using the hashtag Have Your Say with Kay, and we'll share your thoughts with the world. In other news, the Grenfell Tower inquiry's first report set for full publication this morning. The Prime Minister says he hopes it provides comfort to victims' families.
They're not coming back, you know. You can replace everything, but you can't replace life.
No election fever in the markets. The pound not moving much at all this morning. And as far as the weather is concerned, got my gloves on, you're going to need your big coat. Seriously, it's flipping freezing this morning. It's seen two Prime Ministers, three meaningful votes, and as many Brexit extensions. Some have called it dead, disgraceful. Others argued it was stymied and called it back from unlawful prorogation. Now, at the fourth time of asking in 2 months, the present Parliament has voted to dissolve itself. A general election, 12th of December, is now all but certain, and a new chapter in the Brexit saga is about to begin. We've got every angle covered in just a moment, joined by a senior member of the Cabinet, the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, making fun of me because I've got gloves on and he hasn't. After that, I'm speaking to the Shadow Chancellor, John McDonnell. Are Labour optimistic about their chances? How concerned are MPs that party allegiance has been superseded by the Brexit divide? I'll be asking two MPs whose seats are under threat this December. That's at 8:05. And then at 8:30, I'm going to be hearing from the Lib Dems, the SNP and Plaid Cymru in a three-way panel discussion. Don't know how we're going to fit it all in. All of that from here in Westminster. But of course, this election will be won and lost where you are. Tell us your thoughts and predictions in one word, if possible. Tweet me at Kay Burley. Tell me where you're tweeting from and use the hashtag Have Your Say with Kay. Boris Johnson says it's time for the UK to come together. Lib Dem leader Jo Swinson promises her party can stop Brexit. Jeremy Corbyn believes his manifesto will transform the country. And the SNP will campaign to demand another independence referendum. And they have 46 days to do it. Our political correspondent, Lewis Goodall, reports.